Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Buhari's government, my people, has just approved the use of local herbs to treat COVID-19. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today we are coming afresh to keep you informed with all that has been going on in Nigeria and across the nations of the world. Buhari's government is giving hints that people can start using local herbs to treat COVID 19. You know, at Apple Line Media, we've been advocating and crying out and preaching this, that can't we try our own very local herbs? Please refer to our former news and hear for yourself. One of such messages we were airing was about the Oni of Ife, who said that a number of people that have contracted COVID 19 has been treated by his own local traditional, herb men, and he was saying that they are working very closely and are almost there getting the cure for COVID-19, because what happens is that when we use our local herbs, our normal plants and local things that grew on our backyards, the thing is we have to get a proper combination, combination, chemical properties. What that means is that you can do it today and treat the person tomorrow. Potassium might be more than sodium and might have other adverse effects. So that's why we go to the lab at the end of it to get a proper, proportion of each of the elements, so that you are consistent every time. Is this you are replicating what you have made to make sure that the treatment of that prescription for that treatment is accurate. It's not like this time it has another side effect, tomorrow another side effect. So these are some of the things we've been advocating for. Anyway, is that I tell you, until they talk, media that they hear, government that they hear, because I tell you sincerely, I get personal messages from government officials saying this, that, and that. So yeah, they are hearing our message. That's why we keep encouraging you. Please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. What that does is that they receive it, they see it, they see that this is what the people are thinking sincerely, and they're like, okay, this is what people are. For instance, like what happened recently. They saw these things on our social media when he was trying to impose and force this on Nigerians. They saw that we began to, talk about what the public and what the people felt, that the negativity of his impact of passing a bill without a public hearing and how we were feeling and all that. And they had to make a U-turn. So that's what we are saying. We've been crying at Apple Line Media. Take, for instance, some government officials. We're not talking about Leta Bakiari. There are others who have also contracted coronavirus. And guess what? They said they were treated with our own very local herbs. And now they are well, hale and healthy, tested again and again, negative. They were once positive. They obeyed the government guidelines. They went through isolation and used the very local herbs. Those ones you see, those plants you see, they combine it properly and came up and continuous taking, and they tested negative. So finally, my brethren, Buhari's government is giving hints that people can go about and treat themselves using local herbs, because nobody has got a cure anywhere anyway. So that's where we are going to today. Let's fly straight on into the news. Buhari government give hints on using local herbs to treat COVID-19 patients. So Buhari's government give hints on using of local herbs to treat COVID-19 patients. Yes, the federal government has said it won't rule out local herbs in the fight against coronavirus COVID-19 in Nigeria. Dr. Osage, Minister of Health, said the Nigerian Institute of Pharmaceutical Research and Development must first certify the efficacy of local herbs before they are used in the treatment of COVID-19 patients. Mr. Osage made the clarification during the daily briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in Abuja. He explained that local herbs can be classified into those that can either cure COVID-19 or reduce the virus symptoms. According to Mr. Osage, below now, it was said that the chloroquine can destroy the virus, but test is still ongoing on that regard. We have to test the efficiency of local drugs to see to it that it kills the virus, and also to find out that it is it is it is in the proportion enough to kill the virus. It can affect the body, so the institute must carry out a required test on the local drug, find out how it can work and what are its side effects. This is what we are talking about. We must give opportunity to develop our own local brands. Take, for instance, what these people have been treated with. For instance, I know very well that Apple Line Media reported talking about um, the speaker of the house in Edo State. This guy Frank had coronavirus. Listen to our news, go back and research. He said he was treated, and guess what? Now herbs they used to treat the guy. The guy said they well and healthy and it's fine. That was what the guy said. You see, so there are people who, that's just one of many, but I'm telling you of the one Apple Line Media for consistency's sake. Yes, he was treated. He said when he heard that he had coronavirus, it was like a death sentence, and he was like, "Wow, what am I going to do? What's going to happen from here?" But he was treated with herbs, and the guy is negative today. So we must explore our own local content and options. We must stop giving the white man or the foreigners the opportunity to always provide us something. We have come of age, and as such, we should do something with our own local herbs. We have a lot of them. There are people, for instance, the Oni of Ife, who has come out to say, I have something to treat this thing. We are still working on it. In Nigeria, we have institutional bodies talking about educational bodies. In school, people go to school to study medical lab scientists. They go, what's their work? To research about some of these things. So let us put them to work, create jobs opportunity. We are hearing what is happening with the crude oil now. There is a breaking news saying that we will report on that very soon. That Nigerian Reserve, this is what it is. This is what is happening with Nigerian Reserve. What can we do? We can create job for these people. We can create job. And one of these ways of creating this job is by making sure that we create the opportunity for everyone to be able to get for instance, if these labs are working and these medical herbs are being looked at, people will be employed in the labs. As far to gate man will be employed there. There will be somebody who will be cooking alongside the place, not too far from it. And guess what? Before you know it, this thing don't catch fire. Jobs don't day for people when you study medical lab science, because even our pharmacists, because by the time these people finish with the chemical composition, the pharmacists will go on and do their own. And before you know it, we're exporting, and the world will look up to Nigeria. Once again, this could be our own crude oil. Why not us explore this? Why do we always have to wait for them? I'm grateful for once that Buhari's government have seen the truth and are, looking at the right thing in the right direction for the first time. For the first time in a long time, that we can actually look at what can make our country great. So, my people, we must get on with it. We must get on with it. Let's make our country great again. Let's give opportunities to the brilliant students who have gone to school for 3, 4, 5 years to study this. Yes, because you guess what? When they travel overseas, when they travel abroad, they begin to shine. So Nigeria must avail and create that opportunity for all our young sharps to begin to use what they have learned in school, the experiences they have gathered over the years, to put it to work. To begin to see to it that our young men and women are kept busy and are working. If there is job, you will discover that naturally it's just a natural phenomenon. There will be reduction of crime. It just goes hand in hand. Yes, it just goes hand in hand. As soon as there is job, people are occupied 9 to 5, or there's creativity, there is businesses, there is this and that. Before you know it, my dear, crime will reduce. It's when you are less busy. They said the idle mind, right? The idle mind. Now there the devil can't find work to do. But by the time you're there busy, you not go get time to they do unnecessary things now. You'll be thoroughly busy and you will keep yourself say, I beg, I get work to do. Your mindset go there busy. You'll be creative. What next? What can I do? How can I get this done? And before you know it, my dear, you're already moving. And Nigeria, this could be our next crude oil. So let's just take advantage of this fast. Let us give ourselves the opportunity to come out in the shining light, that we can turn this very situation. For instance, We walk on this traditional medicine and begin to walk. Can't we be death trail right now? We send and there, Zamfara and the rest. And you say the people that they well, guess what? We bring gates up, go come straight away, go strike deal with us. These are some of the things we are talking about. Nigeria, wake up. Our cure there, our hand. Anyway, my people, don't forget to like us, so share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here, Kankbe, to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. God bless. Don't forget to thumbs up for us. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.